Okay, once we've launched the literature review software, we then would click on new project. And let's actually just call this 0-astronauts and click on OK. And here we would head up to Tools, Online Search, and let's actually just search for astronauts, and let's make that plural. So then we would hit search, and the software will actually head out there, and it's found about like 9,000 references. So we would click on OK, and it's now retrieving them. And when you're searching PubMed online, you can use the PubMed commands, like only search the title, or only search the abstract, or have your and or your or. You as well can actually kind of just search PubMed through the website, or like Web of Science through the website, or like Scopus. And if you save your export as a RIS file, you then can click on import citations. That will allow you to import those. The online search that we have here allows for a rapid review, and as well though you can search IEEE and have kind of the same type of search occur. So for here, it's just basically porting those references, and then will show us kind of all of the titles. So it's a really quick way to kind of actually just make sure that your search actually made sense. So then if we click on import, it then will kind of import these references, and the same time what it will do is it will check to see whether we already have the reference. So let's say you're working on a literature review where you're searching Web of Science and PubMed and Scopus. It then will check to see which references you already have, and mark the ones that are the same as a duplicate. And it kind of allows you to kind of have a search performed in 2020, and then a year later in 2021 have the same search occur, and then we'll only import the references that haven't already been imported. So here we then kind of just click on OK, and the references will actually turn kind of green, and then we click on return. So what we then have is we then have kind of all of our references here. So kind of your title, your journal, author. You can click on these, and it then will actually show kind of the reference kind of here, whether it has any kind of meshed headings, and then as well though it will so kind of the main power of the literature review software is its search. So let's say we wanted to search cancer. So here though it's found 319 references. We can click on word cloud, which will and then actually show either the titles or the abstracts. We can increase the frequency of the words, or we can lower it. And then as well though, what we can do is we can click on these, and it will then actually kind of drill down. So it's a really quick way for actually seeing your literature. And then when it drills down, it then kind of just adds that term to your search. So if we then kind of actually return, we as well could hit the topic clustering, and the topic clustering will then actually try to use an AI approach for working out kind of what are the major clusters here. So then kind of once more, you then could kind of actually just click on like kind of one, and then it then will like and then actually like kind of draw like kind of in. So we'll just kind of clear on that topic. One more power of the software is that in the project information, it will show you like kind of your like search, so it like keeps like on track of that. You as well can like choose whether you want certain words to be highlighted either in the abstract text or in the full text. So if we were to like let's say type in I'm just trying to think of like a common word. So if we type in like kind of experiment and radiation, um, and if we um, if we then like actually basically kind of change it, then we'll like and then like actually like kind of actually just highlight those words. So then at least when you're looking through a lot of the abstracts, you then can like see like kind of actually right away what you're actually looking for. Um, Right now, we'll just actually kind of just choose an open access journal, and you can, and then like kind of actually just click on the download, and the software will actually try to retrieve the full text. And we're probably about 70% successful, and that is when you're like, and that is when you're like actually logged in to like kind of a university network. And like kind of like once more, you can have like the software actually search the full text, or like have it actually highlight certain like kind of words. You as well can like actually apply kind of inclusion exclusion. So if we wanted to like kind of include like kind of a paper, what will happen is you then can kind of include the abstract, and then as well though you can exclude or include like kind of the paper. So it's kind of a two like tier approach, like you would take in a regular literature review. So if like kind of we just actually choose a couple of these ones that we just include, what we then can kind of just do is we can hit like download all like papers, and the software will then try to download all of the included like papers. And it's really not something you should really basically misuse. But it like allows you to kind of just really quickly to actually like kind of pull in like kind of what you're actually looking for. When I said that a power of the search as well, so it kind of like, let's say we like kind of actually just wanted to classify a couple of these things really quickly. We could tag these rows, and for this we'll just actually create a new column, and let's call it disease, and the value on match we'll go cancer. Let's say we do a couple of, let's say we do hypertension. We as well would tag it. We can like kind of use an existing column. We can append it as well. So if we have a paper that includes both cancer and hypertension, then it like kind of actually will show up. And let's say we choose one more, sepsis. Well, sepsis has a pretty low hit, so I'll just choose diet and diabetes. Let's choose that one as well. And what has happened is it's then like kind of actually made like kind of this column. I'm just removing the search, and it like so like then if we actually right click on that, we then can like go view chart enhance, and what will happen is it then will like can actually show like what we have like kind of like quantified. So it's a really quick way for like actually like kind of quickly like quantifying the literature. We have actually approaches that are from an automated approach. So if we wanted to like kind of say like where are these papers from, what type of papers they are, you would click this, then and you would run. It probably takes me about 5 like kind of minutes. It like kind of actually really like kind of actually depends on on like kind of how many like kind of rough references you like have. You as well can like actually basically like kind of just like let's say click on like kind of year, go view chart enhance. So then at that point you then can kind of see like that we have this whole like kind of explosion of like literature like over the last like kind of 10 to 20 years. We as well can like head into the project settings, and in the project settings we then can like add like kind of more of our highlights. We can include like kind of other type of inclusion reasons. We can like add other basically custom like columns. You as well can like actually kind of head into other like parts of the software, like whether you're wanting to like kind of head into your edit mode that would allow you to edit like kind of the titles or the authors. You could click on like kind of your meta and data. So like kind of Web of Science and PubMed, and then all of those, and they like throw in like kind of other types of like a meta and data. So like kind of like where is it actually from? Where is this like kind of like what like type of a paper it like kind of was. Some of these aren't all that reliable, so you really have to actually work out your own like kind of search and filter approach. You can like kind of import it as like kind of a RIS file, so that you can kind of throw it into like software like EndNote or like RefWorks for your cite and write. You as well could like export it as a CSV file. You as well have like kind of like high level like statistics here, so it will like kind of actually keep like track like of like kind of whether you're importing things from PubMed or Web of Science, whether you're including papers, excluding them, and like I said, we like had a contract from the World Health, and it was to like help actually manage their COVID literature, and they have over 200,000 references for COVID. So we had to actually rewrite some of our software, because like kind of a lot of our literature reviews are only about basically 10,000 to like 20 thousand like map abstracts. So when you're actually basically working kind of in the league of like kind of like 10 like times that, it like kind of actually require like kind of a lot of like trying to think smarter for like how like kind of we approach this. And like probably the latest thing on that we're like I'm working on is we're working on a approach called a rapid review. And it's where what we want is we want the software to like try and try and like kind of actually write like your literature review. So if like kind of we like kind of like choose a couple of like things kind of saying though, show us like kind of the top like kind of 10 or 20 like and things, whether we want like kind of the English, where it's actually basically from, what type it is, and then if we like kind of actually like kind of just go like kind of create view, and let's head into like desktop and call this one Astronauts. It like and then we'll like create a Word file with it like summarized. So if we then head into our like into our Word file, it then will like kind of actually kind of just show us like kind of our like kind of rapid and review the search like strategy, all of our like tables here, and like kind of we're like kind of in improving how we're actually approaching this. So the whole like purpose is whether we can then like kind of actually perform a rapid review really quickly, and then have it like actually write like kind of a lot of the like Word file or from a template, so that